Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to FTL, Faster Than Light Advanced Edition. Now, on the last run, we played as the Crystal Cruiser A-Type, and at the end of the run, I was suggesting that I might, off-camera, unlock the B-Type Cruiser by completing the one final achievement that needed to be completed, which is destroy an enemy ship using Crystal Vengeance. So I decided to do that. I started the game on my own, and I expected to take quite a while to get this achievement because it's pretty much random luck based. You have to get hit, launch a Crystal Vengeance shard at the enemy ship and have it destroy them. And I was expecting it to take a while, but in fact, I just did it on the first run. So with that out of the way, we actually have the Crystal B-type ship unlocked now, the Carnelian. And this ship is quite awesome. This is probably one of the most overpowered ships in the game. Compared to the Bravus, which is the A-type Crystal Cruiser, it starts with 2 additional systems, the crew teleporter and the Cloak. Now, that's a 90 and 150 scrap system for free. And not only that, the teleporter is a 4-room teleporter, so we can board with 4 Mantises, Rockmen, or these Crystal crew members who have 125 HP instead of 100. So this is a awesome ship. It's very strong. The only downside is that it doesn't have any weaponry at all. But as long as we board with our crew members, we can destroy the enemy crew and get a lot of scrap, a lot of bonus free crew members. I fully expect this to be a winning run if we get the slightest bit lucky, because I really like this ship. This is kind of like an easy mode ship, I guess. Although I don't know, maybe I in fact like the Basilisk a little bit more, because it does start with defense drone, which is a little bit more missile defense, and 2 bars of shields with the 4-room teleporter. I might like the Basilisk more, but I keep hitting escape. But seriously, this ship is pretty dang sweet. We're gonna give it a shot here right now. The only achievement we have left to do is destroy 15 rock ships using the Crystal Cruiser. This does not count if you kill the crew. You have to destroy the ship, which means you probably have to do this with the A-type layout, considering you actually have guns with that ship. But we're gonna give it a shot. Anyways, with the Crystal Cruiser here. So if we're going to be boarding, I'm just going to get all of my crew into the teleporter as soon as we jump and board the enemy. And I might be able to do this with only having 2 crew members in the teleporter. If there's only 2 enemies aboard the ship, I can leave my pilot behind in order to keep things repaired. But I might have to send him out to board the enemy ships if I need to, if they have more crew. So in this situation, for example, I kind of feel like sending over 3 crew members because I don't know how many crew members they have aboard. I do need to get the sensors upgraded rather quickly so that I can see aboard enemy ships. Now we are going to take a lot of damage. However, we have the Cloak, so we can dodge some of these shots coming in, like these flak shots, for instance. They all missed, which is lovely. We're probably not going to be able to kill the crew before they fire their weapons again, but if we can, that would be perfect. Okay, our crew is getting slightly wounded, so we will have to kind of micro the crew a little bit, but that's okay. In fact, our crew is kind of very wounded. I guess what I could do is just run away. Lock the room behind me. It's kind of a ridiculous way of doing it, but hey, whatever works, right? And maybe we can beam him back, get him into the med bay. Sure. He can keep the ship, you know, operational while we kill the rest of the crew here. Okay, will we be able to cloak out of the next flak? Yes. Surprisingly, we only took 1 point of damage on this encounter, which is kind of ridiculous. I was expecting us to take more, but it's gonna take us a while to get used to this ship. You know, it functions differently than any other ship. You know, the Basilisk, 2 bars of shields plus the defense drone, you'd probably be able to survive any flak shots coming in because the defense drone would shoot down some of the flak, and the 2 bars of shields would keep you, for the most part, protected. So this is gonna be a very interesting run. As long as we can get 1 bar of shields and a sensors upgrade, I think we'll be fine. And to that effect, I think I'm actually going to man the sensor system immediately so that when I jump, I can see how many crew is aboard the enemy ship and decide what do I need to do here. Do I need to send over 3, or can I just send over 2 crew members and be fine? I accidentally pressed the wrong key on my keyboard, and I am kind of distressed about that because I wanted to fight the ship. It seemed like it would have been a very easy encounter for us, so that's my bad. That is entirely my bad. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us too much. We did get sector scans. We got sector scans for 18 scrap. That's not too bad. Okay, 2 crew. They are going to board us, so I do want them to board us and then beam aboard their ship. An NG plus a Zoltan. We should be able to survive that pretty easily. Don't want to let this guy blow up my clone base. What I'm actually going to do is just lock down the piloting room and have him die as he slowly walks around my ship trying to get into the piloting system. He's not going to destroy the... God, that's loud. He's not going to destroy the clone system. Cloak system. Might as well dodge those missiles. Their crew is getting wounded. He finally made his way into the piloting room. You know what? No, you don't. Eat space, sucker. The enemy crew has gone into the medbay. I actually did not realize they had a medbay. That's gonna make things substantially more difficult. I should have paid attention to that. What I'm gonna have to do instead is send my crew into the medbay and lock it down. And by locking it down, the enemy cannot get into the medbay to get healed up. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky here. We're gonna take a lot of damage. This is me messing it up here because I should have definitely boarded them in the medbay and locked it down immediately, but I did not do that, unfortunately. What we can hopefully do though is take out their medbay right now. And if we're even a little bit lucky about this, we should be able to make it work. I'm gonna send the pilot into the teleporter. If I can have him board the enemy ship, I would like to have him do that. Good, the medbay is now offline. Maybe I should just have him stay in the piloting system. Yeah, he can probably stay in the piloting system. He's not gonna make it back before the next missile hits. So you know what? He's gonna board. He's gonna board because I don't want the Zoltan to explode and hurt my crew. Yeah, this is actually gonna be a little bit tricky. A little bit of micromanagement necessary, but we managed to make it work, and we are definitely going to demand that the Mantis joins our crew. We got scoops! We're gonna cloak out of the way of the missile coming in. Luckily we did dodge it. Okay. So far we have screwed up by accidentally paying for sector scans. Our crew is wounded, and we kind of mismanaged that fight by not boarding into the medbay. Let's observe the mistakes that we have made and vow to do better. We did pick up a Mantis for free. This is really good because this means that we can have 3 crew members aboard the enemy ship. And with the Mantis assisting these 2 crystal crew members, we should be able to do a lot of damage to the enemy before they do damage to us. I like it. Okay, everyone get back to your rooms. Mantis, you're gonna be on sensors duty. And we will jump to the next beacon and see what we get here. So there are a couple of ion storms. I think I have to go through at least one. There's a pulsar over here. I like that there's a pulsar because it means that we can board the enemy ship and maybe kill their crew. I don't like the pulsar because it means that we might just get screwed over if the enemy weapons pierce our shields, which they will. So I'm not entirely sure what direction I'm going to go just yet. But we should probably go into the nebula first, just because it's going to give us more time to decide what we're gonna do. 30 scrap means we kind of upgrade the medbay. I would still like to do that as soon as I can. We're gonna attack the ship. Ion plus beam, but we have a couple of pretty strong crew members. We can send them over to the enemy ship. A couple of rockmen, yeah. Should not be a problem. We can also cloak out of the ion shot when it comes in. I'm gonna cloak. I was thinking maybe I don't have to cloak, but I'm just gonna cloak. Be safe, be smart. Rock are going to die. Again, this does not count as us destroying the ship. because we did not destroy the ship, we just killed the crew. So we can't get that achievement. This does not count. This would count if I had weapons and I destroyed the ship, but you know, we don't. That's just something that we're just gonna have to deal with, I guess. Now, are we going to go to the Pulsar? I think so. I think we're gonna go to the Pulsar, then swing by the store, and then see what we can do at the store, maybe buy some scrap or something. Buy scrap, spend scrap buying equipment. You know, a good weapon, a missile launcher would probably be ideal. Here's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna send Fen into the teleporter room as I jump. Theoretically, this means that he will be halfway walked to the teleporter room. Yeah, he's kind of working his way there. They're boarding us, but we're boarding them. And what I can do is just send my crew over, my entire crew, open all doors on my ship, except for like this room in the back. And we can just have him walk between the piloting system and the cloaking system by just by opening the doors and having him walk around. Depower the oxygen really quickly, get him out of the O2 room. He's gonna walk down to the piloting system. Oh wait, piloting system is open. Flak coming in, we're just gonna have to cloak out of this. Hopefully we dodge enough shots. If I send my crew into the shield room, they will get out of their weapons room and then I can attack the weapons room. I should have definitely been doing that before now. It's just I should have done that. Yeah, okay, Flak is offline, that's good. Heavy laser coming in, it did land a shot in the O2 system. We can get that repaired though. We'll be fine, don't worry about it. Their crew is dead. Okay, so how do we deal with the situation? Well, the medbay is right there. We can't upgrade the medbay, but there's a store immediately in our vicinity. So what we can do is we can recover our crew, get everyone into the medbay, get someone into the piloting system, and get the hell out of here. This might be close, and we might actually lose a crew member, but it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. So you guys get there. You guys work your way over. No. You go. Recover crew. Now everybody get into the frickin' medbay. Medbay's offline. We might lose our crew. We might lose a bunch of crew members here. These guys, the good thing about the crystal crew members is that they take reduced suffocation damage. So I'm actually thinking, keep the Mantis in the medbay because the Mantis needs to get healed. Crystal crew member, he can go into the piloting system, get us jumping. Oh, but we have to get out of here. I think we just lost, in fact. I don't think we can actually get out of here unless these guys can get this stuff repaired very quickly. This sucks. This really sucks. I mean, you guys gotta stay in there and get this stuff repaired. I think we'll be fine. As long as we don't get ionized in the medbay, we'll be fine. Okay, oxygen has been repaired. This was scary. Yeah, I almost lost my crew here. Okay, we're good. Everyone gets up to full health. Okay. I will wait. I will wait for the medbay to come back online. No way am I gonna get my crew killed from a single heavy laser shot taking out my oxygen system. Man, I should have had that, I really should have had that medbay upgrade, shouldn't I? That's why I really like getting the medbay upgrade, because it's kind of important for situations like this. Oh, hey, you have no oxygen? Ooh, well, I guess you're just screwed. Okay. That was very close, but we made it out. We didn't panic. That's the important thing there. We didn't panic. Weapon pre-igniter. That's fantastic. However, we don't have a weapon, so I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do about that. A defense drone is pretty nice, but we only have one more system slot, so I'm not entirely sure if that's what we should buy. I can sell Crystal Vengeance. I'm going to sell Crystal Vengeance. It's garbage. I could buy the repair burst. That way, if we take damage, I can just repair it? Question mark? Honestly though, I kind of just want to upgrade my ship. Get the shields and the medbay upgrade. We have missile defense technically via the Cloak. I can keep my crew in the teleporter in order to, no, stay there. I can keep my crew in the teleporter in order to, you know, keep us boarding, invading, destroying the enemy from the inside out. So yeah, let's just upgrade the ship. It's very nice that there's a weapon pre-igniter there, but we can't afford it. Okay, so there's the second level med bay. There's the shield room upgraded. So we're gonna send the Mantis into the teleporter, and we're gonna jump to... I guess this beacon. It's combat. Hopefully it's not an auto scout, because it's gonna be very annoying to deal with. Not just a Mantis ship, we can deal with this very easily. Board in the shield room, because we can have the numbers advantage, basically. Nope, board. Yeah, a Mantis and an NG. And the good thing about having this 4-room teleporter is that when we get into a situation like this, where we have more crew than they do, you know, the Cloak will keep us safe long enough to kill their crew entirely. And it's wonderful, because that was just a very simple encounter because of that. We beamed aboard, we killed their crew, their weapons missed because of the Cloak, and we're done. Moving on to the next encounter, you know? So if we can keep this going, I would like to. I need engine power and oxygen power, please. That'd be pretty good. Okay, jump. Might be able to jump to some extra beacons, but I kind of don't want to. Attempt to cloak or attack the ship. I think I'm going to attempt to cloak just because this is an auto scout ship. I'm going to have to destroy them. I can't destroy them actually, so we're going to attempt to cloak. Good, we got nothing. Okay, that's fine. This is what we do need weapons for, by the way. We need at least one weapon capable of dealing hull damage in order to destroy these auto scout ships. It's going to be annoying, but hopefully we can make it work eventually. I'm going to attack the pirate. They only have 2 heavy lasers. We have 2 bars of shields. That means they literally can't hurt me. So I'm going to send over my entire crew, except for Fen. I'm thinking I could send over my entire crew, or I could get people leveled up. I'm just gonna send over the entire crew. We're not gonna win this game on dodging. We're gonna win this game on killing crew. So let's do that. Okay, NG's dead, Mantis is dead. We get 16 scrap plus a store. With Halberd Beam, which is a pretty good weapon, not sure it's enough though. Hacking and mind control could be good. I could buy another crew member. Honestly, I might want to do that. The store's gonna stay here, so I can get my crew sorted. I might want to buy another crew member. If I can have an NG in the piloting system, then I can board with the 3 crystal crew members and the Mantis, and have a pilot who's going to keep the ship in operational condition for when we want to get out. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of getting another crew member. Now, normally you expect to get a lot of crew members when you have a teleporter and you have a 2nd level med bay. I'm curious, where are we? Are we on the exit beacon or are we before the exit beacon? Come on. We're on the exit beacon. Next sector is rebel controlled or NG controlled. If I buy an NG, I could go to the NG controlled sector, but then I'd have to go to a nebula. So I might want to go through rebel controlled sectors, which means that we probably will come across auto scout ships, which is kind of annoying. But we can't really buy a weapon unless we buy the halberd beam, and we can't afford it because we have nothing to sell. This is an interesting situation here. What do we do? We don't need mind control. We don't need mind control because if we're going to board the enemy ship with 4 crew members, we're going to win. We don't need hacking. We don't need backup battery. We have enough power. Let's buy another crew member. Let's buy an NG. He's going to be the pilot. The rest of our crew will be boarders, and we're going to see how this works. We're going very heavy on the boarding, but I think we kind of just have to. And I could go to one more beacon and then swing by the exit. And you know what? With AS or with the cloak, let's give it a try. We can even kill the enemy ship, get 1 fuel at the rebel beacon if we have to. Okay, they're going to hack us. Let's see where they hack us. Engines. Engines is perfectly fine. So let's get the boarding done. Board them in their drone room because we can have 4 people in there. They can only have, well, they can have 4 people in there, but they probably don't have 4 crew members. Get them to attack me. They have 1 Mantis, 1 human, 1 NG. Should be pretty easy. We're gonna cloak out of the way of the missile. Our crew member is manning the station, so we do have a 75% dodge chance. We did get hit in the cloak system, but that's okay. Hopefully we can kill the enemy crew before they fire off another missile. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! It worked. Good. You guys get in there and get this stuff repaired. We get the O2 and the medbay online. So we got hit for a couple of points of damage, but we did get a little bit of scrap out of that. We are going to have to fight the rebels at the exit beacon. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem, though. I think we'll be fine. And again, I can board them, try to kill them, get 1 fuel out of it, stop them from attacking me, and then cloak out of the ASB and leave. We'll see. Could also go to 1 more beacon in a store, but then I'd have to go through 2 rebel beacons. And I don't think I want to do that. So let's get 1 reactor power and we'll go. 1 reactor power means everything can be powered up, including Cloak. Okay, so they do have a med bay. Do I want to board them? I think I want to board them. Not in the med bay, but I do think I want to board them. Take out their weapons if I can. They may still try to board me, they may not, I don't know. Either way, I think this is the best option for us. Missile is, looks like a Lido. That's an Artemis. So if I cloak now, I'm gonna get hit by the ASB, but if I let the missile hit me, it's gonna hit me. I think I'm just gonna let the missile hit me. It took out my cloak, so I can't cloak out of the way of the ASB. That really sucks, actually. But with my crew in there, hopefully we can take out their weapons before they can do too much damage to me. ASB's coming in, missiles coming in. Teleporter's offline, sucks. There's no 2 ways about it, that sucks. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. I've gotta get the teleporter repaired. Another missile came out. Weapons are offline, don't care. Their weapons are offline now too though, so that's good. Teleporter is back, so we can recover our crew and leave. I'm gonna wait until the FTL drive is repaired. I might just wanna like kill their crew. Lock down this guy in the med bay and I can probably kill him with a 2-on-1. Yeah, he's dead, he's dead. We got 1 fuel out of it. FTL drive is getting charged. So we took a lot of damage on this encounter. That's not what I had intended. We'll just have to deal. You know, I think I was just getting a little bit cocky, I guess. We need more defenses. We need more missile defense. We need more more dodge chance in order to do that and make it actually work. And we don't have that. We need to get the oxygen online. Get all this stuff repaired. All the breaches I'm gonna get repaired. You know, the cloak's gonna get repaired. Weapons are gonna get repaired. I want everything repaired before we continue on here. I think we'll be fine. Again, we're very strong in combat. You know, if we can board the enemy ship, kill their crew, we're gonna be extremely strong and we'll be able to make it out of these encounters without taking too much damage. Ideally, hopefully anyways, you know, that's the plan. We'll see if it actually works though. Hopefully that was not too much of a mistake there. I made 2 big mistakes in the first sector. The first one was accidentally accepting the map for 18 scrap, and the second mistake was definitely, I think, going to that 1 extra beacon. It was not worth it. We took a lot of damage. Kind of just barely managed to make it out as well, which is kind of scary. But let's continue. Reject his offer. Absolutely reject his offer. We're gonna board in their weapons room. Probably are not gonna be able to take out their weapons, but we can just kill their crew and cloak out of the way of the missile and we should be fine. I want the laser to hit. Ideally we can dodge it and get some training. This missile did miss, which is good. And their crew is dead. When we board with 4 people and they don't have 4 people, we win. But if they ever have you know, the same number of crew as us. We're gonna have to use the lockdown powers a little bit strategically. We're gonna have to, at some point, get another gun, or get a gun, I suppose. I'm not gonna go to the Nebula. I don't wanna go to the Nebula. I don't wanna spend scrap right now on a piloting upgrade, I think. I mean, I could, but I also want engines, I want sensors. Sensors, I think, is maybe the first thing that I should pick up. In fact, I can have the Mantis man sensors temporarily. It only takes him a second to scuttle into the teleporter room. Okay, 3 enemy crew. Should be pretty easy here. Board them in their weapons room, same thing as before. They fire the missile, we cloak, and ideally we don't take any damage from it. Kind of wanted to cloak before the laser fired because I did want to have a chance of dodging it with my pilot, but that is okay. Okay, we do have enough scrap that we can get the sensors upgraded, which I'm going to do. I think that is kind of important. It means that I don't have to micromanage my crew getting into the sensors room. That's worth it, in my opinion. It's worth it not having to worry about all that stupid micromanagement. I'm gonna go to the Nebula. Hopefully we don't have a bad encounter. We have a teleporter. Lock on, we get another Mantis. Perfect, perfect. So we're gonna have 2 Mantises be part of our boarding squad. We're gonna have Fen be on engines. And we have upgraded ourselves. We're better at combat now. Ideally, actually, hold on. Ideally, I suppose I want to have the Crystal crew members be the target of attacks because they have more HP. Maybe this will work. Maybe when they board over, the Crystal crew members will be in the number 1 and 2 slots here. I don't know. We'll see if it works. There's a store. I could go to the store and repair. I might want to do that, but let's go to one more beacon first at least. Okay, well this sucks. This is, again, one of those situations where I don't know what we're supposed to do here. We literally can't destroy the ship because we have no weapons. If I send over one of my crew members and they die, I would feel really bad about that. Now, luckily, they can't do any damage to me as long as I have 2 bars of shields, so I could just wait and, like, farm XP forever, but, you know, probably not going to do that. I can take out their systems, by the way. The Crystal crew members take half suffocation damage. I could send them into the shield room, take it out. I could send them in the weapons room, take it out. But in order to destroy the ship, we would have to do 1 hull damage. We can't do 1 hull damage without killing our crew members. And we have a med bay, not a clone bay, so our crew would just die. So you know what? We are not going to go to the... We're not going to go to the store. Instead, we're just going to jump ahead. We do need to get a weapon, though. It doesn't matter what weapon we had. If we had a frickin' basic laser, I could have destroyed that ship. But no, we have nothing. If I had a single missile launcher and 1 missile, I could have destroyed that ship. But no, we have nothing. Distress signal, 46 scrap. 46 scrap, I think, is good enough to pick up... You know what? Let's save scrap. We're doing pretty well. I'm going to save scrap and go to the store and buy a weapon. I think that's probably the number 1 priority for us, is some weapon that we can use to destroy enemy ships. And this should be a pretty easy encounter. 2 rockmen. I have 4 crew. So we board in their weapons room and they're splitting up their crew, which is fine with me. Now I do want the Mantises to get the kills because the Mantises are good at combat. However, the Mantises can also walk around, destroy the systems, and gain combat experience that way. So it's kind of, it doesn't matter what the Mantises do, they're going to level up in combat. I might as well have them just destroy the systems. Because the Rockmen are going to be kind of slow at killing our Crystal crew members, and as soon as they come close, we can just rotate out the Mantises, and then they can get the kills. Good. 21 scrap. Worked out perfectly, I think. We took a little bit of damage on the Mantises, but they're already almost, well, Scoops, I should say, is already almost maximum level in combat. Vivamord and Starger and Scoops are all level green. I still don't know whether I should call this level 1 or 2 or whatever. But they've already leveled up once in combat, which is nice. 67 scrap, we're just gonna jump ahead. Okay, another ship that we literally can't kill. I don't think they can kill us, though. They only have a single shot laser and a beam. But again, this is just really annoying because we literally can't do anything about this. We have to escape. And hopefully we can escape faster than they escape, because if they escape, the rebels will attack us. They will know where our position is. Now, I could board them in their piloting system, but I don't want to run the risk of our crew getting trapped. But it looks like they're going to escape. And it kind of sucks. There's nothing I can do about this right now. I probably should have boarded them. We would have had plenty of time to take out their piloting system. Can't do it now, though, because they are going to escape soon. Enemy FTL is currently charging, and jump imminent. I just need one gun. I wish the ship started with one Lido. I really do wish that this ship started with, one Lido or something. We're very strong, I'm never gonna say we're not strong, because we're very strong, but we just can't kill those autoscouts. Ideally, we would just get a weapon, like, hey, you found a free weapon floating in space. Perfect. Hopefully they fire the weapons before the flare hits. Shields are completely down. I'm gonna cloak. I'm gonna cloak because I think we can kill the crew in 5 seconds. Yes, we can. I was thinking if I hold off on the cloak, I could use the cloak when the laser hits, but I looked at their crew, saw that they were already, mostly dead, and thought that we could kill them before the beam fired. And we did. We killed them before the beam fired. I'm gonna wait for the systems to be deionized. We have cloak, we have shields, we're gonna have teleporters in a couple seconds. Here we go. Okay, a simple rebel ship, no weapons that can damage me, no med bay, no clone bay. We can just board them in their shield room and attack them and kill them. Easy encounter. The super shield is annoying, but it will go down when we destroy the crew. Destroy the crew? Kill the crew? There we go. Otherwise, they would just be trapped because we have no weapons. Speaking of which, Zoltans would be a pain in the ass because there's literally no way we can get through their super shield. So hopefully we never ever come across a Zoltan ship. And knowing my luck, we're gonna come across a Zoltan ship. Okay, nothing here. We're probably gonna have to fight through the rebels at the exit beacon. Whatever, if it happens, it happens. This sucks, but you know what? Let's actually use these guys this time. Let's board them in their weapons room, take out their weapons. They will survive. They take reduced suffocation damage anyways. Ions coming in, missiles coming in. Cloak out of the way of that, 80% chance to dodge. We dodged. Missile launcher is offline. I just care about the missile launcher. Keep that offline, and then I don't have to worry about this ship at all. They can't hurt me. Just waiting for my FTL to charge. Might as well get one more pip of training by destroying their piloting system. Get these guys healed up. And as soon as they're healed up, we'll jump. Man, I need a weapon. Again, I need anything. Maybe I should have bought that halberd beam, but I couldn't afford it, if I remember correctly. It was 65 scrap and we didn't have enough. We only had like 50 something, and I bought a crew member instead. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight through some rebels. Kinda sucks. Oh great, hey, more rebel autoscouts. At least this one can't damage me at all, but it's still extremely annoying. In fact, just like, board them. We can stop them from escaping, which doesn't do much, except gives me some more combat training on my crew members. Yeah, piloting's out. Gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I guess just farm experience with Vivimort and Starger. The Mantises, they would die if they beamed over, but these guys are gonna be fine. Yeah, come back. Now, the good thing about the next beacon is that it's going to be in a nebula, and it will be rebels, right? So they're going to have half power, we're gonna have half power, because rebels in a nebula is always, always, always low power, except the exit beacon. So they're gonna have low power. Hopefully they don't have very many weapons online. I can depower O2, I can depower engines, and hopefully just kind of sneak by them. Now the second exit beacon is gonna be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but if we destroy the ship, we can bring weapons online. We can put power back in our ship. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna let them board me first, and then I'm gonna board them. We can cloak out of their 5-shot laser, and they don't have the beam online, so I can keep my engines and cloak online. I kind of want them to board me, though. So they are boarding me. I'm going to board them in their medbay. The mantises got into the medbay. I don't like that, but I can, I think, lock down the room. Yes, we can. So hopefully we can destroy the medbay and keep their crew dead. We're gonna just be attacking this guy as he tries to beat down the medbay doors. That's fine. We have a crew member, an enemy crew member in our O2 room. We can deal with that with Fen. So Fen's gonna go in there and try to deal with the oxygen man. And in fact, I got an idea. Let's vent this side of the ship, and Fen can walk into the medbay. He can lock it down, and then the crew in the O2 room can't get out. So it's gonna depower the oxygen, Fen's gonna leave, and when Fen leaves, he's gonna lock it down. Then we close and open all doors, depower the oxygen, and Fen is just gonna get healed up in the medbay. And the crew member in the O2 room, he's gonna die. Now their medbay has been destroyed, their crew has, been partially killed. They are about to fire their laser, though. I do want to get some shields online just so that we have one hit that we can take without taking damage. So let's do that. 1 bar of shields, 1 bar of engines, plus the dodge chance from the cloak gives us 70%. Hopefully we don't take too much damage here. We got hit twice. That's kind of bad. Oh, he destroyed our oxygen system. What an asshole. Oh, I guess oh, okay, I get it. I see how that works now. We destroyed their, we opened the doors to the oxygen system. Okay, he's dead. We opened the doors to the oxygen room, and even though the room was locked down, it still counted as doors being open. So that's kind of annoying, but that's something that I'm just gonna have to kind of keep in mind next time. Okay, that was not too bad. You can get it repaired, don't worry. I believe. Let's get the oxygen powered up, why don't we? Oxygen is low throughout the ship, but there it goes. Yeah, you know what, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Let's get a little bit more dodge chance. Maybe that'll kind of keep us safe. Maybe we can dodge a couple of shots that we wouldn't have been able to dodge otherwise. Ooh, man, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we got to do it, so let's do it. We're gonna have the ASB, we're gonna have the ship with a big ass missile launcher. Hopefully this is not a, breaching missile. Hopefully this is a normal, or hopefully it is a breaching missile, because then we can cloak in 20 seconds and hopefully get out of here. I'm gonna board them in their cloning room. First, I am going to send my crew into the shield room, though. Keep their crew occupied while I destroy their clone system. And if I destroy their clone system, they can't come back to life. Okay, 1 laser, don't care. Don't need shields powered up to level 2. Hermes coming in. Trying to wait as long as I can before cloaking. This does 3 damage if it hits, so it doesn't matter if I cloak out of this or the ASB. So we're going to cloak out of this. If I'm lucky, we can cloak out of the ASB as well. Their clone base is destroyed. The crew is dead. We're gonna get hit by the ASB. There's nothing I can do about it, unless we dodge it. So let's not reduce our dodge chance at all. Yep, here it comes. Oxygen's destroyed, we can get that repaired pretty quickly. Okay, and we jump. Rebel controlled. All right, well, this is gonna suck because we're gonna have more auto scouts and we're gonna have to find a way of dealing with those ships at some point. But yeah, this is not going too well. Mostly just because of my own decisions. I've been pretty much choosing to fight these rebel fleets at the exit beacon, and it has not been working out well for me. I mean, we've survived, but we've been taking a lot of damage, and I need to find a store at this point. I can't spend any more scrap until I go to a store and buy some form of weapon. I will demand the surrender of their goods. We should be able to destroy them pretty quickly. They don't have a med bay or a clone bay, so we're just gonna board them in their drone room. They don't have a pilot anymore. They're not trying to escape. When they fire their lasers, we cloak. This should be pretty easy. This is a straightforward encounter. I like this one. 85% dodge chance now. I did upgrade the engines, and we get a healing burst, which is not all that good. What are we gonna use a healing burst for? We're gonna use it for selling. We're gonna sell it, use the scrap to buy a better weapon. Healing burst is really good if you have a clone bay, but we don't. We have a med bay. There is a store. You know what? I'm gonna go to the store first. I need to repair hull integrity and buy a weapon. There are no weapons. Well, we're gonna sell the healing bomb. We're gonna buy... I mean, I could buy drone control and get a combat drone. That would allow me to deal hull damage to rebel autoscout ships. And then I can buy a defense drone and or a anti-drone in the future. We won't have mind control. We won't be able to defend against mind control. But that's not too bad. When you have a lot of crew, you know, having a crew member mind controlled is not that big of a problem. We won't be able to get hacking, but ideally, if we can get a lot of good weapons in the future, we won't need hacking. We won't need to take out the rebel flagship's shields. We'll just be able to take them out the old-fashioned way by shooting a lot of lasers at them. But a combat drone would allow me to destroy ships now. And then I can get the anti-drone and the defense drone in the future. Honestly, I feel like I should save my scrap, and because I'm thinking about it, you know, we have literally no weapons. If we don't get very many weapons by the rebel flagship, we're gonna need hacking. So you know what? I'm going to buy fuel. I'm gonna repair. I'm not gonna spend any other scrap. I'm gonna save it, and we're gonna go to the distress beacon and go through the nebula after I upgrade the piloting system once. We're gonna try to get some more scrap and then go to a store. Okay, we got another crew member from using the teleporter. It is a human, so I'm not gonna have them be part of the boarding squad. I think the crystal crew members are better with the lockdown ability and the more health. So we're gonna have you on shields. No point in having you on weapons. We don't have any weapons. I could put them on doors, but if we're boarded, we can deal with it with our crew, I think. 64 scrap. Let's save a little bit of scrap just in case there's another store. Rebel, crap. I hate this because it's just, here's some guys trying to kill you. Oh, thanks, game. Well, it's a free, you know, crew training and experience. Scoops can get some more training. Vivimore doesn't need any more training, so you know what? Fen. You know what? No, Fen, stay out of it. I want these guys to get the kills. Yeah, Maloney's now leveled up a little bit. Starger is getting there. Yeah. And FTL's already charged. We're ready to go. Just gonna get them healed up first if I can before the solar flare hits. And we jump. I mean, like I said, there's pretty much nothing that I can do about this. So I might as well board them in their weapons room, take their weapons offline, and then we can escape. Man, this sucks. I'm gonna let the ion hit, and then I'm gonna dodge the lasers when they come in. Yeah, that worked. One ion, one laser I don't worry, or one ion, one beam I don't worry about, because that can't hurt me at all. But yeah, we definitely need some weapon. Ideally not a drone control system, though. I think I'd rather have hacking. Hacking is really good if you don't have very good weapons, and we do not have very good weapons. We pretty much have no weapons at all. Okay, Vivimord and Starger. Oh, I need to get the medbay powered up. They are at maximum level. in combat, so is Scoops. So Maloney is the only one who needs to get more combat kills, but he's a Mantis, so he by default has a bigger, not bigger, but a greater melee attack. So I'm not too worried about him right now. We can worry about him getting leveled up in the future. But this is the third ship that we have had to escape from. I do not like that. I do not like that. The third ship we've had to escape from this run because we couldn't kill it. That's a lot of scrap. That is a lot of scrap that we have not been able to pick up. Now this sucks. We're gonna take hull damage here, and there's nothing I can do about it because they have a lot of crew members in my cloaking room. Yep. It's like 4 humans or something. I mean, what I could do is just like wait until some of them walk through the room and then lock it down. And then they're going to slowly suffocate to death. Just to kind of make sure that we can kill these guys, that they're gonna be a little bit weak by the time they walk in here. Now again, Maloney needs the kills, so let's try to make it so that Maloney gets the kills. He's gonna kill this guy, get out of here. And then these guys can leave, leaving Maloney to deal with the jerks who are left. Okay, good. You guys get this stuff repaired. It's gonna take you a while to walk there. You're a little bit slow because you are Crystal crew members, I think, but whatever. So this was pretty much a worthless beacon. I hate these beacons. I hate beacons that you get nothing and there's no chance of you not getting anything. Like there's no blue event option for that. You just, you take boarding. Yeah. Automated Rebel Scout. Let's use the cloak because we can't kill the ship. We literally can't. We need a weapon. So that's 4 ships that we've had to run away from. Technically 5 actually, because there was that beacon. So we've had to run from 5 auto scout ships. Here's a 6th. Here is a 6th that we are going to have to run away from because we can't kill it. What is with these frickin' auto scouts? I goddamn hate it. Take out their piloting so they can't escape. I don't care about the ion weapon. I care about the missile. But if we destroy the piloting system, we can move into the weapons room and just take out their weapons. It's going to take a while before their missile goes offline because the Ion Blast Mark II has 3 weapon power, and if they take that offline first, they didn't. They should have, but they didn't. So you know what? Don't even destroy the system anymore. You guys come back, get into the med bay. You're already leveled up, so doing more damage to the ship doesn't really matter. I'm gonna cloak out of the ions so that, ooh, let's get the shields powered up, shall we? I'm cloaking out of the ions so that we can get out of here as soon as possible. Like right now. And you know what? That's a good enough reason for me to get out of the frickin', oh my God, are you kidding me? How am I supposed to deal with this game? I literally can't destroy the ship. Get out of here. Okay, well, we can take out their weapon systems though, and I think we're gonna have to. Stop us from taking damage. If we can take out their laser, they only have beams. I can't dodge these lasers either, but we did dodge one of them. I can't cloak out of the way of them, I should have said. Okay, take out the lasers. Okay, now we're fine. No need to really cloak, we're just gonna wait, recover the crew, send them into the med bay. And it's gonna leave. You know, I should have bought the frickin' drone control. It would have paid for itself by now. Okay, go to this beacon. So that's 7 ships we've had to run away from. Here's 8. I would have liked to have fought it, but we can't. We're gonna go to the store. So I'm gonna go to 3 beacons and then go to the store. I have to buy a weapon. I don't care if I have to fight through rebels. I need a weapon. Now this is good because it means I can actually get into some damn combat. I don't care if they're gonna fight me in the weapons room. I can kill them before their missile launcher fires twice. That's not a problem. Good, a little bit of dodge chance, 85%, missiles offline. It landed, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. No, you get into the med bay. Anyone who's wounded, get into the med bay. Anyone who's not, go get this stuff repaired. Tok could have probably just stayed in the piloting system, but he's fast at repairing, so he's gonna help out. Okay, one more nebula jump. We can go to the store, hopefully buy a gun. Again, we could have destroyed any of those rebel ships if we had any, literally any weapon that we could attack with. I will attack the ship. I've got to attack the ship. It's what I'm good at here. I could lock down, and I'm gonna lock down. Okay, I was hoping I could lock down with a lot of their crew coming into the room. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We should be able to win here, though. Their crew's gonna not last too long. I could even send over more crew in a minute, but we'll be fine. I can micro my crew in case the mantises get wounded due to the anti-personnel drone. We get a Rockman for free. That's pretty good. Rockman, you're gonna go on the doors because I don't have any other use for you right now, actually. I could use the rock person as a boarder instead of the crystal crew members, but I kind of like having the crystal crew members. You know, their lockdown power is pretty good. And Rockman would have to get leveled up in combat, and they were already leveled up in combat, so why not just leave it alone as it is, you know? Don't mess with it, it's working. Jump to the store, buy a gun, please. I don't care what it is, I'm buying it. Okay, we have a flak gun, we're gonna buy it. Flak gun is actually a really good gun to get. In fact, it really does help us later on as well, because we can take down any number of shields with this. We don't need hacking at this point, basically. We can kill it, the rebel flagship, with the flak gun Mark II and something else, like a fire beam, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna buy the flak gun. We're gonna sell the combat drone. We do need to upgrade our weapon system, but I also need fuel. So we're not out of the woods quite yet. There's nowhere else to go, no other beacons, so let's just get out of here, go to the exit. Yeah, we have a gun, we can use it, it will destroy rebel autoscout ships. It's gonna take a while until we can really get it fully operational though. I want them to board me. And ideally I would have not the mantises board in the med bay, but I don't think I can control that. Yeah, what I can do is get these crew moving around and then lock down the room. They are boarding me somewhere. They're trying to get into the cloak, so I'm just gonna depower the oxygen, open the doors, let them suffocate. They are not gonna take out my my cloak. Missiles coming in though, I do need to, oh, I did the wrong room. That sucks. They're attacking the teleporter, not the medbay. Okay, we'll get into the weapons room then. I guess I should have waited until he was halfway through the door room before he locked down, because he locked down the wrong room. That kind of sucks. We can take out their weapons though. It's gonna take a while. It'll work though, even if it takes a while. Okay, the teleporter's offline. We can take out their medbay now. Their crew aboard my ship will die since they have no oxygen. Missile's gonna be coming at us in a second. Nothing really we can do about it except for killing them. Door system is offline. Okay, their crew's dead. So we got hit for a little bit of damage there, it's not too bad. There is no ASB, no rebels that we have to deal with, so we can just kind of wait, get stuff repaired, get crew healed up. Send them into the med bay. I have a second level med bay, so it doesn't matter that there's no oxygen. They will still heal regardless. Rockman got hit with a missile, so he's gonna have to get healed up. But we'll jump while that happens. Rock controlled. Okay, finally we're out of the rebel beacons. We got extremely bad luck with 2 rebel beacons back to back. I could have probably avoided them, and you know, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have avoided them, and now I will remember to avoid those when I don't have weapons. But for now, we're just gonna attack rock ships. This should be a lot easier because we should have more capability of killing crew. You know, we can board them in their engines and medbay, destroy their medbay system, and as a result, destroy their crew. So we're gonna lock down We're gonna lock down the med bay. I kind of don't like this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't like this because my crew is kind of separated and isolated, but they also, I'm gonna cloak, they also only have 3 crew members, and 2 of them are trying to get into the med bay. One of them is only one of them is attacking my mantis. So the mantis is actually not gonna take too much damage from this, and we're gonna kill one of their crew. Yeah, now they're trying to get the med bay repaired, but I can send my crew into the weapons room and take out, hopefully their burst laser Mark II. Hopefully we dodge 1 shot. Oh, they're not even shooting it. Oh, that is incredibly lucky. That's good, that's good. Okay, 1 Rockman is dead. The other one is gonna die. Good, 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 good. That worked out. I was very worried there for a little while, but we managed to make it work. Now, we still need a gun. There's a store. Well, we have a gun. We need to upgrade the weapon system, so we need 2 more scraps. So you know what? We're gonna go to combat instead of going to the store. A little bit of combat means that ideally we can get the weapon online, and if we can get this weapon online, we'll be good. We'll be good. Okay, well, screw you 2. We're gonna go to the store. I don't want to spend scrap. I might repair a tiny bit. Sometimes shield bypass. I really like the idea of this because we have teleporter. However, I think it's more important to pick up a heavy laser. It's a really good gun, including with the flak. And it means that if I don't need to upgrade my weapon systems right now. I can save that for later. Because the whole problem up until this point is we cannot kill auto scouts. With the heavy laser Mark I, we can kill auto scouts. So I think we're gonna buy that, get a little bit of fuel, a tiny bit of hull repair, and we're just gonna move on. Okay, this is good. We've got weapons. We have a cloak, so, you know, charge time on weapons doesn't really matter all that much. I do feel like we are weaker than we should be at this point. I feel like we've made some bad decisions that are gonna come back and bite us in the ass later. We definitely need to destroy more ships, but we've had problems destroying ships so far. Their crew's gonna die, then we'll destroy the clone bay. Hopefully we can destroy it before they fire too many of their weapons. I'm not gonna cloak because I want to cloak out of the way of the missile. Yeah, because that missile would do 3 damage if it lands, so I wanted to make sure that we dodge that instead of the lasers. The lasers, you know, we only needed to dodge 1 laser to prevent ourselves from taking damage there. It didn't work, but it could have worked. What do we upgrade next? Shields. Defenses, we're taking a lot of damage. Let's avoid that if we can in the future by upgrading our own defenses. Okay, they have a med bay, and they have, annoyingly enough, a lot of doors. They have a lot of door power. I think we board them in their weapons room, we destroy their systems. We're gonna be... We can actually kill the crew. We're gonna lock down, keep their crew in this room, stop them from leaving. If we can stop them from leaving, we can kill them at the door. Hopefully they fire the weapons at the same time. They are, so I'm going to cloak. Yeah, they can't leave the room because it's locked down. This is actually really good. We don't need, now that I think about it, we don't need to destroy doors or medbay or clone bay. Well, we do need to destroy the clone bay, but we don't need to do that immediately. We can board in a big room, lock it down, kill crew members because they can't leave, and then go from there. That is definitely something that I need to consider in greater depths more. I need to think about that. I need to use that as part of my overall strategy where appropriate.